This is maybe my favorite place I've ever camped. I'm in Oregon on the side of 128. It's a beautiful, lush little spot. Only 20 feet from the road, but I think you can't even see the cars while they're passing. I got here by walking through some reeds. That looks like it was just gonna be a couple of feet of that, and then I was gonna break into the field, but I actually, after a few steps of walking through reeds, fell into this ditch, just stepped off into nothing, which was also really exciting because my body just fell, just like completely relaxed, and I bent like a bow as I landed in this ditch that was about waist deep in the complete dark. I was hitchhiking last night and I kept getting rides, and I was ready to set up my hammock, but I kept getting offered rides every time I got out of the car. I had put my coyote ear my coyote ear hat on. The grass is as high as my hammock. I had put my coyote ear hat on, and I was picked up by some very unusual people, but the last one was this guy named Dave, who has for a pet 2 very sweet boxers, he said, and then one Asian leopard that he just lets act like a house cat or whatever. It comes in and out. So he said sometimes it brings him small dogs. He named it Satan. So anyway, he dropped me off near this little town. Starts with an M on 128. So I walked through this ditch and then crossed the barbed wire fence into this field. I couldn't tell what was in the field. I wondered, was I gonna find a bull or something? But once I started walking the other way, trying to find my way, out of the field again, I finally came to this edge where these little trees were. Set up my hammock. It's almost not in front of my guess. It's perfect though. And then I could hear the horses whinnying. And once I settled down, like, what is over there? I had an interesting dream here. I dreamt these 5 rays of burning lasers were coming down from the sky. Like some sort of, space neighbor shooting, or the military or something. And, you couldn't really feel it when it touched you, like you were warmer, but you couldn't really tell that you were being shot at to be burned. So I was with a group of people, and some people died, and My friend Scott, who's a physical therapist in Berkeley, it's the first time I think he's ever been in my dream. I have a lot of respect for him. And he said, get the smudge feather from the pack. And somebody had the pack that had just been hit by a flame, and was stunned by it, but not dead. And I got the feather out and I started wafting it across people and around the space, and it cleaned the space right away. It like removed the damage of the flame. I love the power of feathers. I have some right here on my ear, but they're not very strong for moving energy because it's not quite big enough. It's not stiff enough. It's not quite stiff enough. So I woke early with it stayed foggy for several hours after light, but it's burnt off now. But I'm not feeling so well today, so I had a fever Tuesday and of 101.7, and now I'm just still congested. Working out some old stuff. The guy who did Reiki on me said yesterday. I hitchhiked with like 6 different people yesterday. Most of them were Geminis. Most of them were truckers too. Was fine. Great conversations with most everybody. Felt like I did my part to change the world, and that's why when I fell in that ditch last night, it was just pure grace. Well, I might have a few raspberry scratches on me now I didn't have before. So I'm working out my fear, or the I can'ts, is what phlegm is. I can'ts are coming on out. Life is good. I think August starts this weekend of 2009.